Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to talk about something that can truly change your life: daily English practice. When people start learning English, they often ask, how many hours should I study? What book should I read? Which course should I join? I used to ask the same questions. I thought maybe I needed a big plan, a perfect system, or long hours of study. But slowly, I learned something very simple. English is not about studying hard one day and then forgetting it the next. It is about small, simple steps every day. Think of it like watering a plant. If you give it too much water one day and forget it for the rest of the week, it will die. But if you give it a little water every single day, it will grow strong. Your English is that plant. Daily practice is the water. I remember a time when I was very shy. I wanted to speak English, but I was afraid of making mistakes. I would stay silent in class, avoid conversations, and even feel nervous if someone spoke to me in English. Maybe you feel the same sometimes. But let me tell you, my friend, the fear will not go away in one night. It will go away when you practice, when you face it every day in small ways. My first step was speaking to myself. I did not wait for others. I simply started talking to myself in English. In the kitchen, I would whisper, "Now I cut the onion. Now I wash the plate." On the bus, I would think, "That man is wearing a blue shirt. The girl is reading a book." At first it felt strange, but soon I noticed something magical. My brain started to think in English naturally. That was my first small victory. Listening was my next daily habit. I remember downloading small English audios, sometimes songs, sometimes podcasts, sometimes even just a 2-minute story. I didn't understand everything, but I kept listening. My ears were learning, even when my mind was confused. Over time, words that once sounded like noise started to sound familiar. Like a child who listens before speaking, I was training myself without even knowing it. Then came speaking. This was the hardest part. I still remember the first time I tried to speak English with someone. My heart was beating fast, my hands were shaking, and I forgot half the words. But I did not give up. Every day, I practiced in front of the mirror. I recorded my voice on my phone and listened. Sometimes I laughed at my mistakes, but I kept going. And then one day, when a stranger asked me for directions in English, I answered without freezing. My words were simple, but they came out naturally. That moment felt like a big success, a reward for all my little daily practices. Reading became another part of my journey. I didn't force myself to read big novels. I started with small things: a short news article, a simple storybook, or even subtitles while watching movies. Every day, I tried to read just a little. Slowly, the strange words became familiar friends. I would look at them and think, "Oh, I know you." My vocabulary started to grow like a small garden, and reading stopped being scary. And then there was writing. At the beginning, I wrote only one sentence in my notebook: "Today I am happy." The next day, I wrote, "Today I cooked rice." Just one line each day. Slowly, one sentence became two, two became three. And then, without realizing it, I was writing whole paragraphs. Writing helped me organize my thoughts. It made me feel that English was not only something I spoke or heard, it was something I could create. My dear friend, I want to tell you this. The secret of learning English is not speed, not perfection, not long hours. The secret is daily practice. Even 10 minutes a day can change your life. Speak a little, listen a little, read a little, write a little. These small habits, repeated every single day, will become your strongest teachers. And please do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemy, they are your guides. Every time you make a mistake, you learn something new. When you fall, you stand up stronger. When you forget, you try again. This is how real learning happens. So today, make a promise to yourself. From this moment, English is your daily friend. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice. Every day, give English a small space in your life. And one day, without even noticing, you will wake up and realize you are not just learning English anymore. You are living in English. Thank you, my friend, for listening. Let's continue this journey together, step by step, day by day. Remember, the plant grows with water, and your English will grow with practice. If this video helped you, like, share, subscribe for more other videos and more English learning secrets. See you soon!